Good evening. I am Linda Ujifuza, and I want to thank my nominators and everyone here tonight for the opportunity to run for recording secretary. To quote my son, I wanted to write a speech that for tonight that was profound, a speech that was stirring, a speech that could change the lives of every one of you here today. Sadly, this is not that speech. So what I will say is, just to introduce myself, I am a third-generation Japanese American. I was born in San Jose, California. Mind you, when I left it, it was the prune capital of the world. It strangely turned into Silicon Valley, and I had to flee to Rhode Island. I've been visiting since 1978. My then boyfriend, who lived in Middletown, and to show you my Rhode Island roots, I'll tell you that when I started coming here, you had to turn left at Chicken City. And that's, I think that shows you exactly how Rhode Island I am. Anyway, we moved here in 1993 and raised our 3 kids here, but I guess just to back up, and something that really affected me and my commitment to the Democratic Party, which you might think is a bit odd, but my mother's family was interned during World War II in the Tule Lake internment camp, and their family lost a strawberry farm. But, you know, rather than being raised in an atmosphere of bitterness, my father, he, right after Pearl Harbor, joined or enlisted in the Army, and he actually was accepted to West Point. However, that was rescinded because of his Japanese American background. But he did serve in the China, Burma, India theater, and he left with the rank of lieutenant colonel. My family has been so fortunate in this country. I stand here before you as an example of that. But my uncle was a welder back in the 60s in San Jose, and he could own a house. And I think very few people living in San Jose, California can afford a house, much less if you're a welder. So things have, the American dream that my family was able to experience, I want that American dream to be available to people again. And I believe that the Democratic Party is the one that will allow that to become a reality for folks, because it has been taken away. So I will say that I'm running for a kind of nerdy job, and I am kind of a nerd, so it's a good fit. I promise I'm going to work hard to make the party stronger. I'm not going to hide that I was a Bernie Pratt, what can I say? But come on, folks, come on, we're human, we're human. And I feel like I'm really qualified to be recording secretary, because I am a lawyer, I'm a town council member, and I really know what you're supposed to put in the minutes and what you're not supposed to put in the minutes. And I know how to manage records. And right, okay, thank you very much. I really appreciate your time, and I hope you'll vote for me.